Hi, I'm Jeremy, and I've been a collector all my life. When it comes to collecting, I live my life by the 3 C's. Is it cool? Is it collectible? And is it cheap? So come join me as I look to add more to my collection. Welcome to the hunt.
Greetings and salutations, everybody. It's Xlj the Og, and welcome back to the hunt. Now, today is a very special day, and if you've been following me for a while, you know there's several things I collect. But one of those things being that I don't talk about a whole lot on here, vinyl records. I love collecting vinyl. And today is the day, folks. It's one of the most beautiful and glorious days in all vinyl record collecting. It's Record Store Day! That's right. It is Record Store Day. And I'm going to go check out one of my favorite shops here up in Indianapolis. We're going to hit up Square Cat Vinyl. I've been coming to this place for years now. They've got some really cool collection, good prices. I love the layout of the place. And it's right up here at the height of where all the hipsters are. See, I'm incognito. I got my Kangol on, you know. I got my kicks on to fit in. So yeah, we're going to go check out Record Store Day. Now, Record Store Day, for those of you who don't know, it is pretty much where limited release vinyls get released. So this is like hard to get stuff, and they put it out in limited pressings as well. So usually you can come across some pretty cool stuff. A lot of unreleased stuff that's never hit vinyl before. It's pretty awesome, especially like if you're into this type of thing. But the goal today, folks, we are after the coveted, never released before on vinyl, Be a Man by Macho Man Randy Savage. That's right, the rap album of the Macho Man. We're going to try to procure it today. I'm a little concerned, though, because they're literally only put 1,000 presses out of this, so I don't know, and I'm sure it's probably going to be some stupid outlandish price that an idiot like me will pay for, but we shall see. But we're going to check out, see what we can find at Square Cat Vinyl. Let's go on in and check her out.
Alright, we are here at Fountain Square, which is the home of Square Cat Vinyl, but there's so much more to do here. As you can see, they have all sorts of different restaurants, type of establishment. There you see the Murphy Art Center, which is a really cool building because it's got restaurants as well as a concert venue. But let's head on in to Square Cat Vinyl. Let's see what we can find here on Record Store Day. And right off the bat, you can see the new releases. Now, by new, what they really mean is just the newest stuff they've received in both new and used. There you see a Monty Python record. So as expected, it is packed in here at Square Cat Vinyl. But this place is awesome too. They also have like a coffee shop here as well. Folks, it doesn't get much hipster than this. And there you see a little bit more of the coffee shop where they have a little bit of everything. But here is the lay of the land at Square Cat Vinyl. And you can see what I mean about the organization. They've got it in different genres, which I can definitely respect. Of course, over here you got Christmas music. You have soundtracks for films over here. And we're going to check all of that out. But first and foremost, let's see what we're here for. Let's check out, see what the Record Store Day releases are for this year. So this is really interesting. So they've got all the Record Store Day releases like in an area, a designated area, and there's literally a massive line for us just to go take a look. So I'm in line here. Maybe here for a little bit, but I do like the organization. So. And here you can see the rules for Record Store Day, and damn it, I missed some long donuts and free coffee earlier today. Should have been there. So apparently, I thought this place opened at noon. It opened at 8 a.m. So probably gonna be slim pickings here, but insane crowds here. It's good for the record stores though. But
Yeah, I don't know. Not looking good for to be a man, because it is only 1,000 presents. I did just find this out too. Apparently, any store that registered, they only got 1 copy. We'll see. But you know, you can get it on eBay probably for like $500. Fuck that.
And you can see this line is long, but they are very organized here. I mean, look how their workers are just moving records around as boxes become empty. But let's check it out. Of course, first we got the Tay-Tay exclusive for Record Store Day. Probably going to be a pass for me. Not sure. This is some soundtrack for a movie. Didn't really recognize it. Let's see what else we got here in this first box we're checking out. And everything here is alphabetized, but they have me go in reverse order, which was kind of confusing, but that's okay. Oh, here's some Van Halen. And you can see there's literally something from every genre here on Record Store Day. Oh, here we got some U2. And here's some Kenny Rogers, got some Rolling Stones. They got everything from old artists to new artists here, but it does look like a lot of the older ones is what's left here. Oh, well, love me some Our Lady Peace. And check this out, some ODB. I think we've got a contender here. Wait a minute, $42. I'll make some ODB, but not for that much. Oh, there's some Dolly Parton. Peppa Pig. Like I say, they got everything. Here we go, some Ramones. And a Madonna live album from like the 2000s, I think. But you got some Dio! And I love, there's a lot of live albums. Oh, Doctor Who even. Well, that's going to be about it for the Record Store Day releases that are left. But let's check out the rest of Square Cat Final and see if we can find something. Ooh, I spot me a Primus album. Man, I love Primus. And over here, this section is some 45s. That is a badass Funko Pop. Oh boy, does it get more hipster than Minus the Bear.
Bukowski was right.
I said what I said. There you see some Modest Mouse, though. The Mogwai.
Oh, wrong Booker T.
Whoopsie! Oh, hey, there's the Flash Gordon album with Queen. There's some Radiohead. There's Kid A, one of the all-time greats. And speaking of greats, I love me some Rage Against the Machine. Battle of Los Angeles, one of my favorite albums in high school. I gotta admit, I love me some Sufjan Stevens, and Come On Feel the Illinois, one of my all-time favorite albums. It's a great album. What? Wait a minute, a Stillwater album? I didn't even know this existed. So for those of you who don't know, Stillwater was the made-up band in the movie Almost Famous. And yes, it's got Fever Dog on here. May have to pick that up. And of course, any true record shop is going to have some Tom Watts on vinyl. Oh, here we got some Snoop. And I'm always a sucker for the different colored vinyl albums. They always get me. And let's go over to the soundtrack section and see what we can find here. Wow, Walt Disney's Treasure Island, Battle Beyond the Stars, The Sting, a bunch of old stuff on the used area. Whoa, Sudden Impact on vinyl? That's interesting. Oh, check this out. Some Japanese import of the Star Wars soundtrack. That's pretty cool. And of course, we got some more Funkos. And check this out as we were heading out. Look at this little setting area where you could listen to vinyl. That's pretty dope. Well, that's going to wrap up our visit here for Square Cat Final. But hey, let's check out the rest of Fountain Square and see what we can get into. And I have to say, if you ever are in Indianapolis, Fountain Square is a really cool area to check out. And yeah, they have a lot of local eateries, local breweries, local shops to check out. But The buildings are really cool too. Here you see the theater, which has been around since forever pretty much. It's easy to commute, easy to get around to. It's a pretty fun little area. There you see the other side of the theater. They also have bowling over there that's pretty cool. And it's not like your kind of stereotypical hole-in-the-wall bowling alley. It's actually a pretty fun, pretty neat one. Oh, what's this? There's a comic book shop called Hero House. I think we're going to have to come back here for another hunt. And here is Turchetti's, which is a local deli. I could dig it. Oh, baby. Well, let's go wrap it up for our trip here at Fountain Square. Let's see what we got for Record Store Day.
There you have it. That was Record Store Day here at the Square Cat Final. First off, very well organized. Got to give them kudos for that. So apparently they opened up at 8 a.m. this morning, which I did not realize. And as I mentioned in the video, that Macho Man Final, good luck getting it. You're going to have to spend a fortune on eBay, man, because only one print per store. Are you kidding me? I was talking to the guy there, and I guess they sold, like, within the first 50 people, somebody bought it. So, it's all good. So, it's just for the novelty of it. To be a man, Hulk. You know, it's pretty cool walking around here and stuff. And we checked out some other shops, too, as well, you know. Went into a place called Hero House. I didn't know they had a comic book shop down here. It's pretty nice. But yeah, they got the hi-fi. You can come down here, like, see some shows and stuff at Fountain Square. They got bowling down here. If you're in the Indianapolis area, it's a fun little area to check out. It's very cool. So, not a complete success, though, as far as what we were planning on getting. I was going to get that ODB album, but not for $40-some, man. And that's another thing, too. You've been following me from day one. We're all about the 3 C's, and one of them's cheap, and there ain't nothing cheap here. I feel like with Final, it kind of reminds me of years ago when I was collecting retro video games, and they were, like, decently priced, starting to get a little expensive. Now it's overpriced. I feel like the same's happening with Final, too. So, I don't know. It is what it is. So, but, as the Golden Rule, we try not to go without coming out with anything, right? So, I did pick up something here on Record Store Day. Now, this wasn't a Record Store Day exclusive, but this album did just get released. And I'm a huge fan of this band. We got a little St. Paul and the Broken Bones, Angels in Science Fiction. And I'm a sucker for this too. Like, it's a special pressing where it's like all clear, see-through. So I like stupid shit like that when I collect Final. But these, if you've never heard of St. Paul and the Broken Bones, man, these guys are incredible. They kind of remind me of like Nathaniel Ratcliffe and the Night Sweats, or like the Reverend Peyton's Big Damn Band, stuff like that. This is their newest album, so I'm really excited to check this out. Price tag on this wasn't too bad either, 22 bucks. So I almost didn't get anything. I was literally out the door and I saw this. I was like, oh. So that's what I picked up for Record Store Day. But I also walked around, and I'm really excited about this. This is unrelated to Final, but related to, you know, the hunt, I guess. So I went into this place called I'm probably butchering it, Turchetti's Delicatessen. I got a pound of pastrami, y'all. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. If it was acceptable, I'd eat this here right now. But you know it's good, too, when it's like in the butcher's paper. So, yeah. Also hit up a little chocolate shop here, too, as well. You know, got to support local business, because that's what it's all about, folks. Look at this little thing. Look at this fucking thing. It's like some peanut butter delight thing. Oh my God. You're coming home with me. Well, there you have it. That was my Record Store Day adventure. And always, get out there and support local businesses, man. That's what it's all about, you know. They're fighting, they're scrapping, trying to stay up there. Gotta do what you gotta do, man. So, a lot of good local businesses out there, a lot of good people. I talked to so many awesome people today, so do it. Also, happy Earth Day as well. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of The Hunt. Until next time, I'm Xlj the Og, and as always, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. See you next time.